It is time to face the New York Giants in a heated wild card matchup. But yeah, in a game that takes place in Seattle, the first of many. We're gonna kick some fucking ass. Let's go. I don't care. It ain't gonna matter. My team's too good. So, I'm not gonna be talkative as much on the mic. So, I'm just gonna play. Here is the playoffs so far. How? The hell did the Chargers get the number one seed? Anyways, classic Cowboys being favored as always in the freaking playoffs. That makes no sense. So I'm gonna face the Giants. If I win, I should face either. Hmm. Maybe the Commanders or Vikings. I don't know. It depends on who wins either of the games. I still don't know yet. Men developers must be Cowboys fans. That is probably true. I think someone's mentioned at one point that one of the developers is a Cowboys fan. So, Cowboys are that way from the dawn of time, apparently. So, nothing new. Anyways, we're gonna get started. Here we go.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's the NFC.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. It's right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now a handoff up the middle. It's right. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. Up the middle they go. Right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. It's right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down now. It's right.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Seahawks grab a 3. Possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey
credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Taking it about the 16. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On 1st down, right. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hawkins. Complete to right. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 79 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they?
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Burt sets up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
There on the tackle, Mika Fitzpatrick. 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this one is right through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather. Storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They'll try the left side. It's right. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On second down. It's right. And running room hard to come by here. He gets
what
it
up,
down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Well done to sniff that
Also,
out
hello,
defensively.
bud.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Appreciate you stopping by as well. Enjoy. I'm
Diagnosed
not going to be as
perfect on
talkative
that one.
until
Read
after
his
the game
keys,
because I want to focus on winning. So
and he
I'll
couldn't
talk
even
to you
get
guys after a
going
bit.
moving the football.
But thanks again for watching.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Dexter Lawrence. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And down he'll go at the 25. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And here's Matt Araiza now. This is fielded at the 27. Oh, good move. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to
these
go.
penalties pushing me backwards and forwards because it went from 2nd and 13 to 2nd and 7. And I'm
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! Noah Fant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hawkins. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st down, Hurts. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. From the gun, it's Hurts. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down now. It's right. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Moore. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Right. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, Moore. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. Looking to throw. Hawkins eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game, and a first down as well. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw. Hawkins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sand. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 27, Hurts forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
Let's go,
so
Seahawks. And we're advancing onto the division.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Great, solid day for Andrew Hawkins again. A great running day. The lone rushing touchdown going to Nick Chubb. 8 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown for Steven Smart. How are the other touchdowns to the Seahawks guys? Oh, it was Noah Fant for 1, Steven Smart, and then Bradley Wright on that. Okay, I remember now. Hold up. Alright, I'm going to keep looking. Defensive stats. Sorry, I was distracted. We had 2, 3, 4, 5 total sacks for this defense. Mainly due to, Jalen Hurts' inability to recognize and change the game plan when things don't work. So... yeah. Hey. Psst. Ten staff points. Let's go. Hey, that gets me another focus player in the... Let's go. 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 Alrighty, that's gonna do it for this stream. I'm gonna do... Oh, shoot, it's 9:50. Anyways. That's gonna be it tonight for bait football. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a great night. If I don't talk to you again, but we're gonna do some baseball, and that'll be the last stream of the night. So, peace.